The season of Alola is finally coming to an end, and with it comes the end of season event. Today we're running through some tips and tricks for that event and how to maximize on it. So this event is running from May 25th, 10 a.m. to May 31st, 8 p.m. all local time. Bonuses during the event, 2x Stardust for opening gifts, honestly a pretty bad bonus. You'll be able to evolve a regular Cubone into an Alola Marowak to learn the exclusive move Shadow Bone. You can also evolve the Shadow Cubones into the Shadow Marowaks to get this move, but if your Shadow Cubone knows Frustration, you cannot get this move on this Pokemon. Frustration will block the teaching. Wild Sponge during the event, we're going to have Alolan Rattata, Cubone, Rowlet, Litten, Popplio, Pikipek, Yungoos, Alolan Meowth, and Executor. Shiny rates for all these Pokemon are going to be 1 in 500, except for the Alolan Meowth and Alolan Executor, which have a boosted shiny rate of 1 in 64. We'll have exclusive 7-kilometer eggs you can get during the event, hatching Alolan Rattata, Alolan Sandshrew, Alolan Vulpix, Alolan Diglett, Alolan Meowth, Alolan Grimer, Dewpider, Fomantis, Stuffle, and Oranguru. Again, shiny rates for all these Pokemon 1 in 500, except for the Alolan Vulpix, Alolan Diglett, and Alolan Meowth. 1-star rates during the event, we have Alolan Rattata, Alolan Diglett, Alolan Geodude, Alolan Grimer, and Rockruff. Again, shiny rates 1 in 500, except for the Alolan Diglett and the Rockruff. 3 stars are going to have Alolan Raichu, Alolan Executor, and Alolan Marowak. All shiny rates are 1 in 64 for these Pokemon. 5-star rates will have all 4 forms of the Tapus, and Mega rates will have Mega Altaria, which we believe also has a 1 in 64 shiny rate. Finally, we'll have new avatar items in the shop. You can check them out on screen right now. The Rowlet Backpack, Litten Backpack, and Popplio Backpack. And we have some exclusive research during the event, starting with the special research. There's an end of season special research that if you completed all 4 of the island special research stories during the season, that includes the Mele Mele, the Akala, the Ula Ula, and the Pony Island special research, you will get access to the special research. Alternatively, you can also just buy this for $10 USD in the shop. Now, this is a diverging special research. So the first page is going to be on screen, and once you complete this page, you're going to have the options between the Mele Mele Island, the Akala, the Ula Ula, and the Pony Island. You can choose one of the 4 branching quest lines to get different items. We'll start with the Mele Mele Island. It's only going to be 2 pages, but you can see them on screen. Also circle all the premium items and the value of this special research if you want to know the actual value for it. We also have the Akala Island special research. You can check it out on screen. Again, I will circle all the premium items and the value in terms of Pokecoins that they have as well. Next up, the Ula Ula is going to be on screen. Again, this one's more focused on incubators, but here are all the premium items and the value they have on screen. And then finally, the Pony Island. On screen is circled all the premium items and the value of those are on screen as well. Again, you only get to choose one of these 4 different quest lines. Once you complete the first page, let me know in the comment section below which one you'll be doing. There's also going to be a collection challenge during the event. All the tasks are on screen. You pretty much just have to catch and evolve a couple Pokemon from Alola region and you get a Rockruff, 1500 XP, and 15 Ultra Balls. And then finally, field research tasks are on screen as well. We have use 7 berries to get 7 Ultra Balls, really good for stocking up Pokeballs for Go Fest. Then 3 gifts to friends for 5 Pokeballs, walk a kilometer for a Pikipek or a Yungoos encounter, send 3 gifts and add a sticker to each for 3 Planet Berries, and power Pokemon 7 times for one of the 3 Alola starters. Remember to stack 3 of those when you complete them so you can save yourself on stars. So let's hop right into the tips for the event, starting with the Wild Spawns. What are the best ones to go after? Honestly, Wild Spawn's looking a little unfortunate. We do have Alolan Rattata evolving into Alolan Raticate, a decent Pokemon for the Kanto Cup. We have Cubone, which of course you can evolve into Alolan Marowak. Alolan Marowak, pretty good Great League Pokemon, especially if you evolve those shadows. We'll talk about that in a bit. We have Litten evolving into Incineroar. Incineroar is a pretty good Ultra League Pokemon. You can even run in the Great League. We have Popplio evolving into Primarina, probably one of the best of the 3 starters. Great Pokemon for the Master League, decent in the Ultra League as well. On top of that, Alolan Meowth is a boosted Stardust Pokemon, so it does get you a little more Stardust than usual every time you catch them. Make sure you catch them in the wild. You can get a little bit extra Stardust. Take it, why not? Also, Alolan Executor being a stage 2 Pokemon, even though technically it doesn't evolve, gets you 300 Stardust per catch. Definitely a Pokemon you want to go after during this event if you're looking for some Stardust. Now let's talk about the raids. Which ones are going to be the best worth doing? In the 1 stars, we do have the Alolan Rattata. We talked about that, but that's already spawning in the wild. We have Alolan Grimer, which evolving into Alolan Muck, a pretty good Ultra League Pokemon. And finally, Rockruff, that rare shiny. Not a lot of people have it. And Lycanroc in the Midnight form is also a pretty spicy pick for some limited cup metas. In the 3 stars, you have Alolan Raichu, which is a pretty rare shiny to go after. And then Alolan Marowak, a good Great League Pokemon, but again, you want to go for the Shadow form. Finally, in the 5-star raids, people are asking me, what are the best Tapus to go after? First of all, Tapu Fini, a good Great League and Ultra League Pokemon. In the Great League, you do have to trade it, get it under 1500 CP, so a pretty hard Pokemon to get there. Tapu Koko, probably the best raid attacker of the bunch. Decent, very budget fairy type raid attacking Pokemon, but not really amazing. We have Tapu Bulu, which is actually a decent Master League Pokemon, and Tapu Bulu, a decent grass type raid attacker. And then Tapu Lele, all around, not a good Pokemon at all, probably one of the worst of the 4. Finally, Mega Altaria. If you need Mega Energy for Mega Altaria, get that at Mega Energy so you can Mega Evolve it and start leveling up your Mega Altarias. Definitely I will be doing that because Mega Altaria, a decent Pokemon to get Mega Boost for Candy and XL Candy, and also Fairy type and Dragon type Mega Boost in raids is a good type to have. Okay, pardon the scene change, a lawnmower came and started getting super loud. So let's talk about Mega Evolution. What would be the best Megas to evolve during this event based off the Wild Spawns? Looking at the Wild Spawns and a couple of the raids, there's a lot of normal type spawns I'm seeing in here. I think it's something like a Mega Pidgeot will be able to hit a decent amount of Pokemon here in the list. But really, I think it's going to depend on what Pokemon you want the most. Let's say you want, XL Candies for Popplio or XL Candies for, Litten. I don't know why you'd want those. Then go ahead and Mega Evolve a Pokemon that will boost the candies for those Pokemon. Let's talk about the 7-kilometer eggs. Are they going to be worth going for? Honestly, these 7-kilometer eggs are looking kind of like a ripoff. Nothing really crazy rare in here. here. And most of these spawns and eggs and raids and all that stuff are just Pokemon that have been spawning all season long, so you probably already have them. Honestly, I don't really recommend hatching the 7-cloud eggs. The only reason I would hatch them is to try to get distance Pokemon from your friends, and those distance Pokemon you can trade for guaranteed XL candies future down the line. Let's talk about Alola and Marowak in Pokemon Go. During this event, you can evolve the regular form of Cubone into the Alola and Marowak. This is a quick reminder for you guys. Make sure you go ahead and do this evolution. Reason being is we've never had the chance to take a Shadow Cubone into a Shadow Alola and Marowak, and this is going to be a completely new Shadow Pokemon in Pokemon Go, and it's going to be a beast. I've made a full separate video on this Pokemon, why it's so good, and you're going to want to go ahead and get it. These 6 days of this event are the only time you can actually get this Pokemon in Pokemon Go, so make sure you battle every single cliff you see, get a good IV Shadow Cubone, evolve it during this event, and get this Pokemon. Later down the line, you can remove frustration if yours still has frustration and all that jazz, but just get the Pokemon. And as always, last thing let's talk about are going to be some medal tips for the event. You need 35 platinum medals to go from level 48 to 49 in Pokemon Go. Which ones are the best to go through? Based on the wild spawn during this event, if there's any one of these type medals you haven't completed, they pretty much just require you to catch 2,500 of a certain type of Pokemon. Make sure you look out for that specific Pokemon and, pretty much try to complete this medal because these medals are great to complete. We also have the youngster medal, catch 1,000 tiny Rattatas. Tiny Rattatas, I'm not 100% sure the weight, but I'll put it on. It's lower than this amount of weight. And we do have a Alolan Rattata spawn in the wild, so this is a good time to complete this badge. Catch every Rattata you see in the wild and then save those Rattatas, and you can actually mirror trade them with a friend to work even more towards this medal. I have a lot to go. I have a lot of these Rattatas to catch. Definitely a hard medal to get, but during this event, catch all the Alolan Rattatas, save the ones that are under this weight, and then trade them with a friend, mirror trade them with a friend, so you guys can work on these badges together, because receiving one from trade, it does count towards this medal. Finally, the Rising Star medal, defeat 150 species of Pokemon in raids. Take a look at the raids we had during this event. If you haven't raided one of these Pokemon at least once, if you haven't done a raid for that species, go ahead and do that raid and you will work towards this medal. That's pretty much it for the event. If I missed any tips and tricks, let me know in the comment section below and help out your other trainers. A lot of people are asking me why I'm filming in these weird setups, by the way, is because power is out in Ottawa at our house, so I'm at my girlfriend's house and I usually come to this little park here to record my videos since she doesn't have an at-home studio. That's it though, guys. Good luck with the Alola to Alola event. We're gonna see you all in the next one, guys. Fall for this one. Peace.